Hello, my name Naufal Muhammad Rasyad, NPM 241010038, kelas F. Tugas Court Decision Analysis. Legal Analysis of Decision nomor 21 PDTG 2025 PN Balai Bandung. The case registered under number 21 PDTG 25 PN BLB before the Balai Bandung District Court concerns a civil dispute regarding the unlawful transfer of land ownership originally registered under the name of the plaintiff, Ahmad Ardiansyah Setiawan, to the defendant, Dadan Dani Gunawan, without the plaintiff lawful consent or full performance of contractual obligation. The disputed object is a parcel of land and building located at Komplek Bumi Persona Asri B1 No 89 Desa Jelgong, Kecamatan Rancaekek, Kabupaten Bandung, registered under right to build certificate hak guna bangunan No 1000 Desa Jelgong. The plaintiff contended that in 2010, he had offered to sell the said property to the defendant for the sum of 80 million rupiah due to urgent financial necessity. The defendant expressed interest but proposed that the certificate be temporarily handed over to him in order to obtain a bank loan from PT Bank Danamon Indonesia, Tanjung Sari branch. The plaintiff, acting in good faith and without suspicion, consented to such arrangement. Subsequently, the defendant unilaterally transferred the ownership of the certificate into his own name and pledged it as collateral for a bank loan. When the defendant defaulted on the loan, the plaintiff was compelled to repay to the outstanding balance in 2015 to prevent foreclosure and loss of the property. The plaintiff thereafter brought a civil action claiming that the defendant had committed an unlawful act, perbuatan melawan hukum, as prescribed under Article 1365 of the Indonesian Civil Code atau KUH Perdata, which stipulates that any person who by his unlawful act caused damage to another is obligated to compensate for such damage. The plaintiff asserted both material loss arising from deprivation of property benefits and economic use, and immaterial damage due to emotional distress and reputation harm. The plaintiff further sought the annulment of the sale and purchase deed executed before Notary Kartika Sari Sulandrema SH and requested reinstatement of ownership under his name. Upon examination of the case, the court found sufficient evidence to establish that the defendant had indeed committed a tortious act, the element of Article 1365. KUH Perdata were held to fulfill, namely 1. The existence of act. 2. The act being contrary to law. 3. Fault on the part of the perpetrator. 4. The existence of damage suffered by injured party. And 5. A causal relationship between the act and the damage. The court was satisfied that the defendant act of transferring ownership without full consent and payment constitute an unlawful defraud of property and a clear breach of good faith. The court further examined the wrath of the co-defendants. It found that Bank Danau Indonesia (TBK) had acted within the limits of its authority as a bona fide creditor, and that its legal relationship with the defendant had cased upon full settle of the loan. The notary or PPAT was not proven to have acted in the bad faith, yet her involvement in the transaction required her compliance with the court ruling. The head of National Lines Agency, or BPN, was directed to facilitate the re-registration of the property in the plaintiff's name. In its ratio disdainly, the court declaration the sale and purchase need to number 148 to be legally in fact without binding force, recommend the plaintiff as a lawful owner of the disputed property, and ordered the defendant return and vacate the property in a clean and unencumbered state. The court also imposed a daily reserve fine (duang som) of 1 million rupiah for every day non-complication after the decision obtained permanent legal force (inkrah). Moreover, the decision was rendered indemnity unworkable or future legal remedy. In conclusion, the judgment demonstrates the court firm application of the principle of good faith itikat baik and legal certainty kepastian hukum within Indonesian civil law. It reinforces the doctrine that property ownership cannot lawfully be transferred without clear consent and full consideration, and any misuse of trust or contractual decide in civil wrong subject to restitution and damage. The decision also serves a cautionary precedent for future transactions involving the use of property certificate as collateral, emphasizing the obligation of each contract party to act honestly and transparently in accordance with the principle of pacta sunt servanda under Article 1360 of the Civil Code. Thank you.